It's a beautiful day for baseball here at the Almond campus. The regular season winding down. Blue Devils in a stretch of 8 games in 7 days with playoffs right around the corner. The last week of North Suburban Conference play between the Lake Forest Scouts and the Warren Blue Devils coming up here next on the Blue Devil Radio Network. Welcome in, everybody. Nick Palazzolo with you. Josh Pose will join me here momentarily. Blue Devils and Scouts, the last week of the regular season in IHSA state baseball play. Warren will line up defensively as follows. Palazzolo in left, Badgley in center, Beardman in right, Jaquez manning the hot corner at third, Shills at short, Tony Font at second base, Paul Mary, the first baseman, getting his first start in potentially his first high school start at first base. Jake Hall doing the catching for senior Kendall Lyons. Will face the following Lake Forest Scout lineup. Gianni Royer, Shep Graff, Cade Nowick, Leo Anderson, Tristan Kerr, Mick Graham, Tommy Aberle, Maddie Gopinski, and Jean-Maire Rinaldo up for the Scouts today. Our plate umpire is Randy Wood. Our base umpire, I'm trying to remember his name. I've met the gentleman before. Can't remember what his name was. Lions about to toe the rubber here for his first warm-up tosses. And with that, as he warms up, we'll step aside. We'll bring you first pitch and hopefully a Blue Devil winner coming up next here on the Blue Devil Radio Network. Welcome back to the Almond campus, just about to get underway. Kendall Lyons towing the rubber for the Blue Devils. Lyons' last appearance came on Saturday. Got 1 inning of work, kind of a bullpen day in Game 2 of a doubleheader against Catholic Memorial. And Josh, as I bring you in here, we're just about to get underway. Congratulations, you have officially completed your last day of senior year. So congratulations to all of the seniors in the class of 2022.
Thanks, Nick. It was kind of a surreal day. A lot of lasts today. The last day of high school for me and the last conference game we will ever call.
Ain't that, well, potentially Saturday.
North Suburban Conference regular season.
Correct.
Varsity game.
As Lyons, the pitcher, faces the batter Royer. He shows bunt, pulls back 1-0 the count. Royer, Graff, and Nowick due up for the Scouts.
Royer's leading the Scouts big time this year.
As Lyons delivers a fastball in the outer third called strike one.
Royer batting .465 with 26 hits and 71 at-bats. 14 RBIs this year, Nick.
Pretty good.
That's
It's pretty good.
half your hits.
The 1-1 kick from Lions, a curveball low and away, ball 2. That'll go to the backstop, and the on-deck hitter, Shep Graff, will go retrieve that one.
Graff. I feel like we've said that name back in October.
We did.
We did.
We did.
Multiple times.
I kind of forgot about that. All these games blend together. The 2-1 from Lions, it is lined into left field, caught on the run by the left fielder, Palazzolo. 1 away here early in the top of the first.
It's really weird to see Palmieri at first base, man.
I mentioned that in our open. I have to ask him after the game, but I think this might be his first start at first base in his high school career.
I seriously, Nick, I played with him since 10U. He never played first base when we played together.
Adam Barron's down due to a coach's decision today. We'll see maybe if he comes off the bench to pitch hit, as the batter is Shep Graff. The 0-0 from Lions, fastball outer third, called strike 1 at the knees.
Graff batting at 361 this year. Not a great amount of RBIs with 8 on the year.
As Lions delivers the 0-1 low 1-1. Lake Forest comes into this game at 9-15, I believe. They are a 9 seed in the 3A playoffs as the batter Graff fouls back. They are a 9 seed. They will play Prairie Ridge at St. Viator on the 26th.
Prairie Ridge looking for the redemption game for the football team.
The 1-2 from Lions is a change-up in the dirt. Good block by Hall. Even things up at 2-2. So Lake Forest will play in the Grays Lake Central Sectional.
3A, correct?
3A.
Yes.
That's why I was looking in 4A, but I couldn't find them. They will play in the Central Sectional, but the regional games will be played at Viator. The 2-2 from Lions, grounded left side. Shills charges, gathers, and throws on to first. A nice 6-3 put out. And Nick Palmieri able to squeeze the ball at first base, 2 away.
2 hands, 2 away. Yeah, Nick, I was having conversation with some people about Lake Forest being in the North Suburban Conference, being in a conference that has 8A for football, 4A for all the rest of the sports, 3A for track. It gets them better. I mentioned Prairie Ridge. They beat Prairie Ridge because they play the 8A schedule in football.
Right.
And they play a 4A schedule here in baseball, and they're ready for 3A baseball come mid-late May.
In steps Cade Noack, the shortstop, as Lions misfires with a curveball outside. You take a look at the scouts. They've been in the news recently in the fall as Matt Nagy's children, 2 boys, attended Lake Forest High School. They were in the news for the football game at Cary, with a Fire Matt Nagy chant breaking out in the student section, as the 1-0 is swung on and missed with a healthy hack by Noack.
The best thing about that school is they're no strangers to that
No.
kind of stuff.
No.
They have coaches' kids all the time, and they have some pretty powerful people's kids all the time. So and they do a good job in keeping those kids' mental health up there.
1-1 misses upstairs on a fastball upstairs.
Kendall will be playing with Noak's older brother at UIC. Greg Noak's sophomore on UIC.
Kendall Lions, we were just told, will play with Noack's older brother at University of Illinois at Chicago, as Noack fouls right side, and that'll get out of play. 2-2 the count.
You know what I saw today when I was just some seniors posting?
What's that?
Someone said that they're going to UICU.
What
University of Illinois Chicago University. That is
that's something.
woo. That is
I go to College of Lake County University.
yeah, this is
Yeah.
the university.
Special brands for special people. As Lions throws a curveball, called strike 3. 1, 2, 3, go down the Scouts. We'll go to the bottom half of the first. You're listening to the Blue Devil Radio Network.
Welcome back to the Almond Road Campus. Beautiful day for baseball here in the bottom of the first inning. Badgley Shills and Lions due up for the Scouts here. Game time temperature as we pull it up. A beautiful day, Nick. Some partly cloudy skies, 76 degrees. Winds blowing at 12 miles an hour from left to right like we saw on Saturday for the doubleheader. Once again, beautiful day as Charlie Badgley will step in. Badgley is batting .250 this year with 21 walks to 13 strikeouts, Nick. And as the ball gets thrown around the horn and given to the pitcher, I send it over to my broadcast partner and good friend, Nick Palazzolo.
Josh, thank you. Badgley, Shills, and Lions due up for the Blue Devils. Andrew White, the junior starter, the right-hander, 13 2/3, 14 hits, only 3 earned runs, but 9 given up, 10 punch-outs to only 5 walks. As White stands in the stretch, works out of the stretch, slightly closed, and he misses downstairs with a fastball. White plays for Prime Athletics, not going to overpower you with a fastball, about 74, 75 miles an hour on the fastball. 1-0 the count to the leadoff man, Badgley, as an off-speed pitch misses down. 2-0 the count.
I'm waiting for a foul ball to give you your jersey report, Nick.
I'm excited.
This is kind of an easy one.
2-0 the count to Badgley, 3-0 the count, and Badgley is likely in a take scenario. Wind is howling, as Josh just said, from left to right. Badgley ahead in the count, 3-0 from the starter, White. 3-0 misses very outside, ball 4. That'll be White's 6th walk of the season, and the Blue Devils have a man on with only no outs here.
Walk number 22 for Badgley on the year. Here we go with a quick jersey report. The Scouts are in road gray uniforms like we see, with Scouts in blue with gold outline with their numbers on the left abdomen. Blue piping on the pants and interlocking LF in blue and gold on a gray hat with a blue brim. Blue Devils are in their gold jerseys with Devils scripted in blue with their numbers in the left abdomen also in blue. Numbers black back on the back are also blue. Gold pinstripes with the Nike logo and a pitchfork on the right hip as Adam Shills walks in.
Interlock. That's good use of the dictionary there. Interlock. I like that.
I only got the Indiana interlocking I and U as
Shills the batter, he takes a curveball in there for strike 1. White's first strike of the day.
Nick, you mentioned that it was my last day as a Warren student.
I did.
It's so weird to think that the next class I'll be at Indiana.
Yeah.
Did it hit you there too?
It doesn't hit you till the end of summer. The 0-1 swung on and missed by Shills.
I'm new to this.
It doesn't really hit you till the back half of summer. Well, especially because last year with baseball season running so late. Like, yes. I was still a part of Warren through like the middle of June. That's like unheard of unless your team goes to state. But because the season didn't start until the beginning of April, it was just weird as the 0-2 curveball outer third fouled off by Shills, third base side. Shills, Lions, and Walton due up. Let's see if the Blue Devils can score early, manufacture a couple runs. As I mentioned in our open, Blue Devils in a stretch of, I believe, 9 games in 7 days or something to that effect. They play every day this week. Their next off day is Sunday. The 0-2 to Shills, golfed into right center field. That'll get down, and it'll go to the wall. Badgley heading towards third. Coach Smothers will send him. Badgley will make it into the plate, and the Blue Devils score the first run of the ball game as Shills is in there with a no-out double.
Adam Shills, his 10th double of the year, and RBI number 17 for him. Roped it into the power alley, one-hopping the wall. That wind really took it, Nick. It got right up in that jet stream, took it all the way out there. And the Blue Devils really in business, and we haven't seen them score in bunches lately, and here we are. First 2 guys up, 1 already in, 1 on second base for Kendall Lions.
Yeah, good to see Blue Devils being able to not waste that leadoff walk by Badgley. Shills cashes it in for a double, and Kendall Lions, the batter, Shills the runner on second. And Shills really didn't get all of that ball. It was kind of a golf swing, but because of the hard wind blowing left to right, that's how it was able to get into the right center and one-hop the wall. White still working, throws a curveball to Lyons, misses upstairs, 1-0 the count.
Lions batting .280 on the year, looking to pick up RBI number 23 on the season. Home run unlikely, I would say, for a right-handed hitter today.
Unless outer pitch on the outer third and shoots it that way. As fastball jams Lyons, but able to foul it off, 1-1 the count.
Dimensions of the field, not way long. It's probably one of the shorter ones in the conference. 318 down the line. I think we said about 360, between 360 and 370 to center field.
Yeah, but it's not like Libertyville where it's
No.
280 into right field. As the 1-1 from White to Lyons, grounded left side. Charging is the third baseman Graff. He throws on the run, and he will get Lyons. Shills will advance the extra 90 feet. That's what I'm talking about. That's a productive out there by Kendall Lyons.
That's a great job. Even if he hit it to the left side, it's a great job by Adam Shills to watch Graff throw that ball but not go all the way back to the base and get an extra 90 feet for the cleanup hitter Jeremy Walton, who had himself a day on Saturday, picking up his first home run, a bomb, and a bat flip on Saturday against Wilmot.
It was a bat flip and a bomb. It was impressive.
The bat flip, the bomb was secondary to the bat flip, you're saying?
It was. As Walton is greeted with a curveball in there for a called strike. Shills the runner on third, only one away. As Albert Jaquez will wait on deck. Jeremy Walton trying something new. Not a lot of bat movement, kind of resting it on his right shoulder as Walton lines one into left center. That'll get down. Shills will score easily, and the Blue Devils lead here 2-0 here in the first, courtesy of an RBI single by Jeremy Walton.
Walton's 19th RBI on the season, and this is a perfect time for someone like Jeremy Walton to get hot. And his batting average is up. He came into the day 267. Now he's with 19 RBIs and his 8th single on the year. I think this is the time. The weather's warm. The wind blows out. It's Jeremy's time as he goes.
As Walton takes off for third, the throw is there, and they got him. Walton caught stealing. Kurt to the shortstop, Noack for the second out. Just a really good throw. Not sure about that send, as I believe the pitch was a called strike.
It wasn't a hit and run either, was it?
I don't think so. But that throw beat Walton to second base in plenty of time. Noack was just waiting for him. 2 away here as Jaquez takes a called strike. I believe the count is 0-2. Or 1-1. Maybe.
Yeah, whatever.
1-1, 0-2.
0-2.
Same thing. The pitch from White in there for a called strike.
It was 1-1.
1-2, the count to the batter, Jaquez. At least the Blue Devils were able to cash in a run. Shills' double. The 1-2 from White. Fastball outer third. Middle side of the scout defense thought it was a called strike, but it was not. 2-2 the count. 2-2 from Andrew White, the junior. Curveball fouled right side, and that'll get out of play over the first base dugout, and I believe it reached the solar farm.
When will the net go up? Seriously.
How much higher you want to put it?
No. I'm talking about around the solar farm.
Oh. Who cares? They have a key. The 2-2 misses badly. 3-2 the count. Good battle by Albert Jaquez to run things 3-2. Blue Devils have 2 hits, courtesy of Adam Shills and Jeremy Walton. Walton caught stealing for the second out. The 3-2 from the junior White to the junior Jaquez. Misses downstairs, ball 4. Jaquez will take his base, and in steps the batter, Tony Font.
Jaquez with his 8th walk on the season. He's aboard with 2 away.
Tony Font will step in. Tommy Beardman getting the start in right field. The on-deck hitter, 2 outs. 2 runs in on 2 hits. 2 outs so far. Jaquez about a 10-foot lead at first base. Slide step from White in there. Fastball outer third, called strike 1.
Font batting .258 this year. He's in a bit of a slump.
A little bit.
I don't believe he got a hit over the weekend, so I believe he has not gotten. He got 1 hit, so he broke the hitless streak. As the previous hit before that was the walk-off bunt against Stevenson, correct?
Correct. As White misses down low to even things up at 1-1. Yeah, that sounds about right. Against Stevenson, was that 3 weeks ago? Give or take?
Yeah.
The 1-1 from White to Font. Curveball swung on and missed for strike 2.
I mean, when was it not cold outside? Let's be honest.
I was talking to the Lake Forest coaches because I umped their game against...
He still likes you?
Apparently.
Wow.
I umped their game against Glenbrook North a couple of weeks ago. It was about 20 degrees at first pitch. As the 1-2 kicks away and Jaquez will advance to second base. 2-2 the count to Font. Very cold, very windy. I did that game. Friend of the broadcast, Leo Delot, who I'd like to congratulate on getting his regional assignment. He will be doing the Libertyville regional.
Kind of hoping he gets the plate for the regional final.
That would be interesting. 2-2 the count to Font. Font skies in the infield, just past the pitcher's mound. In is the second baseman Royer. He will make the one-handed catch. Blue Devils score twice on 2 hits and lead by a pair. You're listening to the Blue Devil Radio Network. Welcome back here to the Almond Campus. Top 2 Blue Devils lead by a pair, courtesy of Adam Schills and Jeremy Walton. Leo Anderson, the designated hitter, up first. And he has a healthy cut at a Kendall Lyons fastball for strike 1. Anderson has an interesting batting stance, gets very low, very loose in the hips, bounces up and down. As the 0-1 is a curveball upstairs on the plate, but upstairs 1-1 the count.
Yeah, that's definitely a weird. I've seen it before, so he definitely was on the team last year. He is a senior.
1-1 the count. Lyons delivers a pop-up in the infield. Schills tracking towards second base, and a collision is almost had between Schills and Font, but it is Schills to make the catch. 1 away here in the second. That's one pop-up in the infield. You know it's going to blow to the right side. Schills took charge, but I don't know if Schills actually called it. I hope he did, but a collision was avoided nonetheless as the catcher, Tristan Kerr, steps in. The 0-0 delivery, a good front door curveball, inner third, called strike 1. Kerr, the batter, in there, takes a called strike 2, back-to-back benders for the senior pitcher.
And we saw Lyons last week against Libertyville. That slider was on. And I'm hoping he goes back to it, but not as much as he did against the Wildcats.
The 0-2 fastball lined into right field. Back goes Beardman. That'll one-hop the wall. Beardman fields. Kerr will head towards second. and he is in there with a stand-up double for the Scouts' first hit of the day, and it looks like we will have a courtesy runner, and that would be Will Bauman. Bauman will take over as the courtesy for Kerr at second, and in steps the batter, Mick Graham. Graham wearing the number 17 and playing right field for the Scouts today.
Kerr's fourth double on the year. Man, that wind took it. That was... It almost... I've never seen, really, Nick, I've never seen a ground rule double at this field. And we've almost seen 2 of them in the first 2 innings.
That we have. Lions working out of the stretch for the first time today. Spikes a fastball, 1-0 the count. Very windy, but a beautiful day nonetheless here at the Allman campus. Glad you're with us. 1-0 the count on the batter, Mick Graham, as he has an emergency hack on a very inside fastball. 1-1 the count.
It's when you're playing Road to the Show and you're just like, swing a little late.
It's when you're playing moments.
And then the thing says, very late.
Very late indeed. 1-1 the count from Lions to Graham. Long look at the runner, Bauman, and it is skied into center field. Badgley first in, now back, drifts towards right center, makes the catch. Bauman will tag towards third, and he will advance to third base on the tag up. 2 away here, but a runner at third for the Scouts, and in steps the center fielder, Tommy Aberle.
Yeah, going back to that play with Badgley, he took a couple steps in thinking that ball was going to be in. It wasn't hit very hard, but that ball got up in the jet stream. He got taken back into his left. Luckily, he was able to make the play.
Every fly ball we've seen today has made its way to the right side of the diamond in some fashion. 0-0 the count. They haven't reset the scoreboard. And for Aberle, the center fielder, as he has a healthy hack and elevated heater.
I believe it's 0-2.
0-1 the count. They just never cleared it.
I could have sworn
No,
swung.
because it was the tag up. He did swing, but that was the first pitch.
Wow, I already thought there was 2 pitches. This game's going fast.
The second pitch of the at-bat in the dirt. 1-1 the count.
I don't trust this scoreboard one bit.
Yeah, it's rough, to say the least. 1-1 the count to the batter, Aberle. Matty Gopinski, the first baseman, is waiting on deck. The 1-1 from Lions is low. 2-1 the count. Bauman, the runner, on third. 2 outs. Bauman at third due to a Tristan Kerr double. And Bauman advanced on the tag up of Mick Graham on the sacrifice fly. Two and one the count from Lions. Deep breath, and the 2-1 called strike 2 right at the belt, says veteran plate umpire Randy Wood. We've had Randy a handful of times this year, whether it be here at Warren or on the road. I believe this, I want to say this is time number 7 of us having Randy Wood as an umpire. The 2-2 from Lions, as Aberle asks for time, and time is granted. Lions will step off. Two and two the count. Lions long look at the runner Bauman and delivers the 2-2. Curveball taken outside. 3-2 the count. It'll run full.
Nick, I know playoffs start Wednesday.
Playoffs?
We're talking about playoffs? Your game 1 starter against Conant. Who would it be?
That's a good question.
I was thinking Jersel.
I think you have to, because he's been your most consistent pitcher as of late. As Lions throws a 3-2 curveball that misses off the plate, and Aberle is aboard with a walk. Gopinski will step in with runners on first and third, 2 outs here in the top half of the second. I think it's got to be Jersel. He threw 7 innings of relief on Saturday in a Tim Palazzolo walk-off walk against, I believe that was Catholic Memorial, if I'm not mistaken, because Kendall Lyons was the opener, so to speak. as Gopinski takes a healthy hack at a pitch off the plate, 0-1.
The best thing about Jersold's relief appearance, in 7 innings, he threw 75 pitches.
Efficient.
That's efficiency right there. And he probably should have had less pitches if there weren't 3 or 4 errors on the day for him.
Defense has not been Warren's friend this season. 0-1 the count. Grounded to the second baseman, Font. He bobbles. He will throw on to first. Palmieri steps off the bag, and he is safe. Palmieri essentially gave up on that play. Font bobbled. And, man, we just talked about how defense has not been Warren's friend. Font was originally going to go to second base, but he bobbled the ball, threw it to first, but Palmieri gave up on the play, and by the time he was able to step on the bag, the runner Gopinski was already there.
I mean, he just has to stay on the base, but at the end of the day, when you don't have a true first baseman playing first base, you're going to have stuff like that happen.
2 away, first and second, 1 run in for the Scouts, as the batter is Jonmer Rinaldo. He tried to ask for time, lines through the pitch anyway. Time was not granted, and he misses upstairs 1-0.
I mean, at this point, why, Aaron Jersold, you might have to throw your best on Wednesday against Conant, because with the errors this year, we haven't seen anything that would say they're going to get past them.
1-0 is swung on and missed by the batter Rinaldo. 1-1 the count. 2 outs here in the top half of the second inning. Scouts cut the deficit in half, 2-1, looking to add more. 1-1 the count from Lyons. Golfed into left field. That'll be caught on the run by the left fielder Palazzolo, being able to limit the damage to only 1 run. The Scouts get 1 run on 1 hit here in the second. We'll go to the bottom half of the second. You're listening to the Blue Devil Radio Network.
Welcome back to the Alma Road campus. Blue Devils got their lead cut in half in the top half of the inning, trying to extend to their lead. 7, 8, 9 hitters due up. It's Beardman, Palazzolo, and Palmieri, and I send it over all the way across the bathroom of a plane to Nick Palazzolo.
Josh, thank you. White delivers to Beardman. First pitch swinging, grounded to the shortstop, Nowick, and he will boot it. That ball will go into center field. And Tommy Beardman, is known as Tough Luck Tommy on the mound. He is lucky on that one as Nowick boots the ball.
You could almost see that hop coming from up here.
Yeah, especially as a visiting team, you don't know exactly how the hops play on a visiting surface. That one, definitely you could see just kind of weighted back on the hop instead of trying to come and get the ball. Palazzolo steps in. Palazzolo drops down a bunt, squared back to the pitcher White, and he is safe. White tried to throw to second base. Nobody was there, and Palazzolo is aboard with an infield hit.
I thought I've seen it all, Nick. In the last 2 half innings, this inning, you saw no one's covering short. No one's covering second base. I mean, that's an easy out to get Palazzolo.
It was an easy double play ball bunt right back to the pitcher.
Nowick's got to be there.
Yeah, White looked for Nowick to be there. He was not. Then he had to be delayed as Palmieri squares the bunt. He gets it down third base side. Foot race to first, and Palmieri is called out by the base umpire.
Did Nick even touch first?
I'm not sure. I thought he might have beat the throw, but
the way he ran to the base, he kind of went to the outside of the base.
Yeah, looks like. I wonder if the first baseman Gopinski was kind of blocking the base, and Palmieri tried his best to go around. That slowed him down a tad bit. Charlie Badgley in the batter's box now. Beardman the runner on third. Palazzolo the runner on second. Badgley trying to cash in the sac bunt from Palmieri. As Andrew White misses a slider very away. 1-0 the count.
Yeah, if Palmieri goes through the bag like everybody has it normally does, not going to say like a normal person.
Him trying to go around slowed him down.
Yes, it's like diving.
Charlie Badgley looking for at least his 6th RBI on the season. Only 5 on the ledger for Badgley so far. Big opportunity here. 2 runners in scoring position, only 1 away.
I want to see Charlie get an extra base hit here. He only has 2 extra base hits, 15 singles in 17 hits this year.
Blue Devils lead 2-1 here in the bottom half of the second. The scoreboard is already assuming a 3rd run will score this inning. 2-0 the count to Badgley. Badgley has not seen a strike today. 6 pitches, 6 balls. As there is
ball number 7.
Ball number 7. Curveball missed upstairs and potentially outside by the pitcher White. 3-0 the count to Badgley. Shills the left-hander waits on deck. Badgley, the left-hander, waits patiently for White's 3-0, and it misses outside. So 8 pitches seen, all balls, 2 base on balls for Charlie Badgley, and the bases are loaded here for Adam Shills.
23 walks on the year for Badgley, rather. He leads the.
That's what you're looking for in a non-base hitter.
He came into the
leadoff hitter.
He did come into the day tied with Adam Shills, actually, 4 walks each at 21, but Badgley with 2, and Shills with the double. So Badgley's winning right now.
Shills doubled in his first at-bat, scoring Badgley. Shills now in with the bases loaded, only 1 away. As an off-speed pitch, looks like a curveball, misses downstairs. 1-0 the count to the batter, Adam Shills. Shills, known for coming up in the clutch, had 2 walk-off hits in the same day a couple Saturdays ago. 1-0, misses outside. 2-0 the count now to White, from White to Shills, as the catcher Kerr will ask for time and go get on the same page as his pitcher White.
Yeah, after 6 straight balls and only one of them really being close, and it wasn't really all that close. You gotta give a little bit of time, maybe 30 seconds, just see where you're at.
Yeah, that's more the mound visit. Good on the catcher to just kind of slow down White a little bit. Wind still blowing left to right. If Shills can get a hold of one, it might go. 2-0 the count. White delivers to Shills. Ground ball up the middle, base hit. Beardman around third. He will score. Palazzolo was sent, but then he was stopped. And Shills coming through again with an RBI single. Blue Devils playing station to station. They lead 3-1.
RBI number 18 now for Adam Shills. He's also getting hot at the right time. So between Walden and Shills, it's promising, at least. Offensively, it's very promising. It's just the defense that needs to be shored up, and we've been promised that it's going to get better. It's only gotten worse.
So Blue Devils were up 3-1. Now the scoreboard says 2-1 as Lions. Now it's 3-1. I guess I put that one into existence. As Lions has a healthy hack on an off-speed pitch for a strike. Good thing they should have just left the scoreboard alone. They shouldn't have tried to remove it. 0-1 the count from White to Lyons. Lyons grounds back up the middle. Base hit. Palazzolo will score easily. Badgley being sent. There will be a throw. No, there will not. Cut off by Gopinski. And Kendall Lyons comes through with a 2-run single. Blue Devils lead 5-1 here in the second.
RBI number 25 now for Lions on the season. 24? 24 on the season. Did he not get one in the first inning?
No, Walton got it.
Walton got it. So RBI number 24 for Kendall Lyons on the year on his 14th single. If the bats can get hot, I know White's not the greatest pitcher. They've seen these bats can get hot. It's the right time, especially with 5 games this week.
It's actually 7 games in
7
6 days. Doubleheader on Saturday.
5 games in this.
At Lake Forest. Only 1 home game during the week as Walton steps in and takes a pitch down low. 1-0 the count. Shills the runner on second. Cortez takes over for the pitcher Lyons as the courtesy runner at first base. Blue Devils 5 runs on 5 hits and 1 error. And Walton skies one right side, and that'll reach the solar panels. And it looks like we have a scout going down to the bullpen. That is Evan Hovstick, the right-handed senior, going to throw with a little bit of urgency. 0-2 the count now to Walton. White looking for an out. As he throws a fastball for a strike. So I guess the count is 1-2 now, not 0-2.
It was upstairs.
He just called strike.
It was a ball. Really? What?
He called it a strike. Delayed strike call. 1-2 the count as White misses his spot down in the dirt. 2-2 the count.
Huh. We'll take it.
2-2 the count to the batter Walton. Walton fresh off his first home run of the season. Shills the runner on second. Cortez the runner on first. The 2-2 from White to Walton. Grounded left side. That'll get through into left field. Shills being waved around to home. And Shills will score. And Jeremy Walton comes through again with an RBI single. Blue Devils lead 6-1 here in the second.
RBI number 20 now for Jeremy Walton, and he's getting hot, man. This week this week is huge for him. If he can keep this momentum going, he should be in the cleanup spot every single time.
Albert Jaquez will step in as Font will wait on deck. Still only 1 away, first and second. Cortez the runner on second. Walton at first. Jaquez squares to bunts, pulls back, pitch in the dirt. Good stop by the catcher Kerr. And 1-0 will be the count. Interesting to see Jaquez square to bunt. Not something we've seen as of late so far, but trying to have productive outs.
I mean, White's inducing the ground ball pretty well. It's just where the Blue Devils are hitting them where the Scouts aren't.
You don't want to hit yourself out of an inning. The 1-0 to Jaquez. Foul pop, first base side. That'll get out of play. 1-1 the count.
I mean, like, White, that's ground balls up the middle. It's not like, I mean, other than Shills, I believe, was more of the hard grounder.
6-1 our score. Still in the bottom half of the second. 1 away, 1-1 the count. White still in the game at pitcher to the junior Albert Jaquez. And Jaquez will ask for time, and time will be granted. And the first time we hear the Blue Devil dugout, they're liking Jaquez's decision to call time. 1-1 still the count. 1 away, first and second. Bottom 2. Jaquez the batter, tall stance, hands behind the helmet. As White pauses, the ball will get away from the catcher Kerr.
Hit in front of the plate.
And the runners will advance up 90 feet. Cortez is on third, Walton at second. White, he lifted his left knee, and then he kind of held it, and then he went. I think that's the reason why.
It just made his rhythm.
Yeah, he just threw off his rhythm and his focus a tad bit.
This is the put away at bat here. Jaquez can get 2 runs in. This game, we've seen a lot, but this game could get out of hand quickly if Jaquez can come through.
The 2-1 from White. Curveball front doored by White in there for a called strike 2. Jaquez will go to work with 2 strikes here with runners in scoring position.
Gotta take one to the opposite way. Find a way to get it down the line to the right side.
Scouts will bring their infield in. They will play for the out at the plate with 2 strikes. 2-2 the count from White to Jaquez. Curveball, elevated, check swing. Yes, he did go. And that'll be out number 2, and in steps Tony Font.
Huge strikeout for White. He's trying to keep his guys in the game here with the batters. Keep his batters in the game here, and nothing would be bigger. It's been a long inning, but if you can only be down by 5 when it could have been 7, 8, or 9.
Not exactly a quality pitch, but a strike nonetheless. As Font lines one right field, that'll be foul by about 3 feet.
That's exactly what Font just did as he ran down the line when he saw the ball go foul is exactly how he's been feeling these past 3 weeks. He put his hands on his head and said, "Oh my goodness, I cannot get anything to go my way to save my life."
Baseball, a very humbling game.
But this week could be a huge week for him to get back on track.
Absolutely.
One of those weeks, the seeding's already in, the conference is basically set up.
0-1 the count from White to Font. Fastball at the knees, right down the middle, called strike 2. But as you mentioned, Blue Devils playing every day this week. Their next off day is Sunday. They're trying to create a little momentum. They've dropped 7 of their last 10. 0-2 curveball lined right at the second baseman Royer. He is able to come down with it, but the Blue Devils score 4 times here in the second and lead 6-1. You're listening to the Blue Devil Radio Network.
Welcome back to the Alma Road campus. Sorry for the long delay. We had some technical difficulties. New pitcher in the ball game for the Blue Devils. It's Derek Yan on for his 5th time this year. 1-2 the count to Lake Forest number 10. He lines it into left field. That is Gianni Royer, a base hit to left as I send it over to Nick Palazzolo.
Josh, thank you. We apologize for any technical difficulties. Top of the 3rd, Blue Devils lead 6-1. Kendall Lyons was looking, was with the trainer. Looked like
Joe Paywall.
Joe Paywall looked to be a right arm injury for Lyons. Lyons will, however, stay in the game. He will move over to first base. Palmieri is out. Jan on for the Blue Devils. Jan's last appearance was against Lakes as he elevates a fastball for a called strike to the batter Shep Graff, the third baseman. Jan sets at the chest, delivers, fouled first base side, and that'll be a foul ball.
Jan threw 7 1/3 this year, 8.59 ERA. That was more of the early season woes. I mean, against Lakes, he had a great outing.
0-2 the count from Jan. Ground ball to the shortstop Shills. He throws on to second, 1. Throw on to first. In time, a tailor-made 6-4-3 double play. And 2 quick outs here in the 3rd.
That is beautiful. Double play number 22 on the year for the Blue Devils as a team. Just the defense there. Sometimes we expect those always to be a double play, and with Graff running the line at a decent speed, it's a great job. But if they can do that more often and not boot the ball around, it'd be perfect. Yeah, with the hitting as where it's at right now, I think as the defense comes into form, it's a little late in the season to say that now, but
as we have a pinch hitter for the shortstop Noack, it'll be number 18, Tommy Newman. Sorry.
Hello, Newman.
I heard.
Hello, Newman.
Hello.
Works at the post office, doesn't he?
2-0 the count to the batter Newman. 3-0 from Jan. If you just joined us, Kendall Lyons started this game through 2 innings, but came out what appears to be a right arm injury. The 3-0 from Jan to the pinch hitter Newman. Fastball outer third, called strike 1. Injuries are something you don't want to see, especially this close to the postseason. Blue Devils will play Conant in the regional semi at Warren on the 26th as Jan misses outside, and Newman will be aboard, and now on is the designated hitter Leo Anderson.
Anderson popped out to the shortstop Adam Shills on the right side of the bag last time. He actually is tied for the team lead in home runs this year, Nick. 3 home runs. He's tied with Tommy Kerr.
Newman has power. 0-0 the count. Delivery from Jan. Fastball fouled into the solar farm. Strike 1.
I heard a clink.
I did not hear a clink.
I'm going to say I heard a clink.
Well, there's no
Maybe
sound
next,
playing.
Maybe
so
next year.
there wasn't no clink. 0-1 the count. Jan in the ballgame for the injured pitcher Lions. Jan, slider away, fouled. Tough pitch, fouled off by the batter Anderson. Newman, the runner on first. Anderson, the batter. Tristan Kerr, the catcher, waits on deck to see if he gets an opportunity. 0-2 to back pick down to first, not in time. Fastball was upstairs by Jan. Anderson took. Hall threw down to first, not in time. One and 2 the count. 6-1 our score. 2 outs. 1-2 slider. Very emergency hack. That's what we call an ugly finder into the scout dugout.
That was nearly in the glove of Jake Collin. And We unfortunately did not have a broadcast on Saturday. It was I had a voice, but not a great one. I never have a great voice. What am I talking about?
I had a golf club, but not a good golf game.
Jake Hall got absolutely rocked by a backswing of a Wilmot player. He was down. Down goes Frazier, I would say.
1 and 2, another emergency hack, just barely to stay alive by the batter Anderson.
Like Nick, I have to say it was very similar to Jake Paul, Nate Robinson. Nate Robinson just laying on the ground. I mean it. He was just on the ground. I was very nervous.
Sure.
But then he got back up and ran to the pitcher's mound for some reason, so we had to test him for concussion protocol just in case.
There you go.
Because
he played dead. 1 and 2, the
Awesome.
count to Anderson, putting up a fight for Jan. Slider grounded left side. Shills throws after charging in. That'll go 6-3. And Jan comes in on short order. 3 quick outs on 4 batters. Blue Devils looking to add to the lead. It's 6-1. We'll head to the bottom of the third. You're listening to the Blue Devil Radio Network.
just like in the bottom of the second inning, 7-8-9 due up for the Blue Devils. Beardman, Palazzolo, and would it be Jan?
It would have to be.
It'd have to be Derek Jan as the 9-hitter due up this inning as Tommy Beardman steps in wearing Michael Jordan's number 23. I pass it over to my good friend and broadcast partner, Nick Palazzolo.
Josh, thank you. White still working. They had an arm up last inning. Blue Devils scored 4. White greets Beardman for the second time with a curveball in there for a strike.
I forgot to tell you. The bottom of the fourth inning, the trivia question's yours.
Oh, thanks for telling me. At least I have an innings notice. Oh, and 1 the count. Oh, and 1 the count. Curveball misses outside. 1-1 the count.
Tell you what, I've come down to brace for the inning.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks.
1-1 the count.
I thought that was Morgan Freeman. Just like I heard Bill Schmidt's name. I heard Bill.
2-1 the count now to Beardman.
It's the same voice.
Some birds.
Blue Devil basketball team.
Congrats to Coach Ryan on this new opportunity.
Great hire. He'll start as soon as he can, especially with camp coming up. He's got to get ready in a short order, and hopefully he's ready to take over a job at a public school for the first time.
As White throws over to check on the runner Beardman, not in time. Palazzolo in the box. Jan came in for Palmieri, but pitching as he has a bat and is on deck. As Palazzolo takes outside ball 1. Derek Jan on deck looking for his 6th at bat of the season as the 1-0 is fouled back into the Stoller Farm. 1-1 the count from White to Palazzolo.
And we're talking about at-bats here. Tim Palazzolo is a perfect example. He went into the season not thinking he was going to be playing much, and look at him playing meaningful innings this past month. If you work hard, you're gonna find success.
Absolutely. As the 1-1 is taken on the inner third, Palazzolo didn't like it. He will go to work now with 2 strikes. 1-2 the count to Palazzolo. Beardman with a 15-foot lead at first, and Palazzolo skies into center field. Alberly drifting towards right center will make the catch as Beardman will trot back to first base. Good piece of 2-strike hitting just to take it the other way. Not a productive at-bat, but at least he didn't go down via the strikeout.
That was like a leisurely jog to the ball by the center fielder, Aberly. I think Aberly was a name we mentioned in October.
Probably was. A lot has happened since then. Derek Yan stepping in for his 6th at-bat of the year, batting .600 as he lines one about 3 feet foul down the third baseline.
Screamer.
He comes into the game batting .600 with an OBP of 714 and an OPS of 1,914.
That's good.
I think that's good. Is it sustainable? Probably not. 0-1 the count to Jan. He fouls off another curveball.
This is like the National League before this year. he every time he swings, you hear from the dugout, oh.
It's like a John Lester at bat.
the walk-off bunt man himself.
Indeed. 0-2 the count. White to Jan. Beardman takes off. Ball low. Beardman is in there with a stolen base. One and 2 the count to the pitcher, Derek Yan. Beardman the runner on second. Yan trying to cash in the runner in scoring position as he...
I think he fouled it.
I don't know if it was fouled off.
Fouled off the catcher.
Fouled off the catcher, it looks like. Plate umpire Randy Wood checking in on Kerr to see if he is all right. Kerr says he is. And they will do the 1-2 once more. 1-2 the count to the pitcher, Jan. Jan will ask for time. Time is granted. Jan still in there. Slightly open stance. Beardman the runner on second. The 1-2 delivery from White. Curveball in there.
In where?
For ball 2. Very in. Very in. In as an inside. Not taking the bait on that one. 2-2 now the count from pitcher to pitcher. 2-2 the count. And a very awkward looking hack on a fastball. Jan will go down via the strikeout. Now steps in Charlie Badgley.
They didn't look very much. They looked very similar to the first 2 swings he had. Very awkward.
At least he made contact with the ball the first 2 times. As Badgley steps in, looking to see if Warren can score in 3 consecutive innings. 2 outs, runner on second. Blue Devils lead 6-1. White misses upstairs and away with a curveball. Badgley has seen 9 pitches today, not one for a strike. I think the pitcher Andrew White is frankly scared of him. 1-0 the count now to Badgley. Badgley's probably just looking for something to hit. And there is his first strike. It takes 10 pitches, but he sees his first strike of the ball game. 1-1 the count.
Badgley's reminding me a lot of Kike Hernandez.
Kike.
On the Red Sox with the, I'd say like leggings type baseball pants with the flood ready length. 1-1
the count to Badgley, and he sees another ball up and away. 2-1 the count.
I mean, he's not showing the ankles. He's showing more than ankle.
He's showing the lower half of the shin. I'm not one to judge. I didn't look great in baseball pants, no matter what way I wore them. Especially when I wore high socks. Didn't look good. 2-1 the count. Misses outside. 3-1.
I don't think I could pull off the tight pant look.
Last year when we wore the Astros theme throwback with
Whatever those were.
with the blue stripes. We had sky blue socks to go with it. I did not look the best, as Badgley is aboard with his third walk of the ball game. 3 at bats, 3 walks.
24 on the year.
As Shills will
has some
step
catching
in.
up to do in the walk department.
Shills has, I believe, recorded a hit both times up.
2 RBIs.
2 RBIs on the ledger for Shills. 2 outs. Beardman the runner on second. Badgley with a 20-foot lead off of first base. The first baseman Gopinski playing way behind. And White misses way outside for ball 1 to the batter Shills. Blue Devils lead 6-1 here in the bottom half of the third. 1-0 the count to Shills. He misses very outside. Now he misses very inside. Shills able to get out of the way of that one. 2-0 the count. White has seemed to struggle with some command issues here today. Just not being able to consistently find the zone. 2-0 the count to Shills. First and second, 2 outs. Bottom third, Blue Devils lead 6-1 as the 2-0 delivery is once again very outside. And White, it's been a while since he's thrown a pitch, even something I would consider a strike.
Oh, come on. It was 6 pitches ago.
Is that how long it was?
It was 6.
Oh.
6 pitches. 6 straight balls. One of those were, like I said earlier, in the last inning. In the last inning, we just need to talk a little bit. It's not you, it's me. It's one of those things
It's not you, it's me.
that Kurt just said. It's me. It's my fault, man.
3-0
Is that
the
how it
count. I don't know. I always screw it up. 3-0 the count. 2 outs, first and second. Shills takes upstairs. Blue Devils able to work back-to-back walks, and the bases will be loaded for Kendall Lyons and
Pitching change.
Ray Zafal, I believe the Lake Forest head coach. He will go out for a mound visit, and looks like he will make a change. White's day is done. The reliever will come in. We'll let you know of Lake Forest changes when we come back. 2 outs, bases loaded here in the bottom of the third. You're listening to the Blue Devil Radio Network.
Welcome back to the Almond Road campus. New pitcher into the ball game is Evan Vostek, on for his 8th time with a 1.91 ERA. He'll face Kendall Lyons with the bases loaded. Nick Palazzolo.
Josh, thank you. Kendall Lyons is indeed up with the bases loaded. He takes a curve ball very up and very away for ball 1. Bases loaded. Here in the bottom half of the third, Blue Devils trying to score a run every inning so far as Lyons takes another pitch upstairs. Lyons started today as the pitcher, but it is believed he left with a right arm injury. He then slided over to first base. 2-0 the count, misses inside. 3-0 the count to the batter Lyons from the pitcher Hostick.
I believe the Blue Devil dugout was asking for a balk. Maybe Clint Smothers was.
I wasn't really paying attention. 3-0 the count. No, as Lyons golfs into left field, and that'll get foul into the bullpen.
That was one of those. Green light, we're up 5 runs. Now Kendall needs to find his pitch here.
One pitch, one spot is definitely the hitting approach I would go with. 3-1 the count, bases loaded, 2 outs, Lions on. The 3-1, fastball fouled. That was coming right for me. I was ready for it.
It's also a pitch out of the zone.
He did indeed swing at ball 4. Runners will be going. On the pitch, 3-2 the count, 2 outs. Blue Devils lead 6-1 here in the third. Blue Devils trying to add to their lead. The 3-2 from Hostick, and he misses very upstairs. Not even really close. He threw it about 2 feet above Lyons' head as a run will score. It is 7-1 Blue Devils.
Nick, I'm not going to lie to you. I didn't realize the count was 3 balls and 2 strikes. And watching Adam Schills sprint from first base off to second base confused me. Know your count.
Know your count, indeed. Walton in as he takes a curveball that hits him in the left arm, and the Blue Devils will now be ahead 8-0 here in the third, thanks to a bases-loaded walk and a hit by pitch of Walton. Now due up is Albert Jaquez, but before he reaches the batter's box, he goes to the coach's box to third base to have a conversation with Blue Devil manager Clint Smothers.
On Saturday, Nick, against Catholic Memorial, they said, Albert, you're pitch hitting. And they double intentional walked Cortez and someone else to get the bases loaded. And Albert goes in the box. It was Tim's turn to bat, so they're saying, call time. He steps out, and they switch batters before the first pitch comes
I was
in.
watching that on the Game Changer team manager video. I was like, why is Albert up? I thought Tim had the walk-off. But it worked out nonetheless. Good thing they were able to get that sorted out as Jaquez takes upstairs for ball 1. Hostick, the new scout pitcher, has not really thrown a strike, and he misses upstairs again. 2-0 the count. All of his misses have been upstairs. 2-0 the count to Jaquez from Hostick. In the windup, delivers down low. 3-0 the count. Has Hostick thrown a competitive pitch? A competitive
I think the
pitch.
3-0 to Lions was the closest to a competitive pitch we've seen. Despite the fact it would have been a ball.
3-0 the count to Jaquez, and he helps him and swings at ball 4. 3-1 the count. Now to Jaquez, bases loaded, 2 outs. Blue Devils lead 8-1. They've scored a pair here in the third. The 3-1 delivery fouled in and out of the glove of the catcher Kerr. 3-2 will be the count. 2 outs, bases loaded once again this inning. 3-2 the count. As plate umpire Brandy Wood will dust off home plate. And we are getting ready to do the 3-2. 3-2, runners go, and it misses. It does not. It catches the outside corner of the plate. Jaquez will go down with the backwards K. The Blue Devils score twice, add to their lead. It's 8-1 Blue Devils. You're listening to the Blue Devil Radio Network. Warren has Lake Forest number so far here in the top half of the fourth inning. Jan still working.
Number 21, Tristan Kerr.
Tristan Kerr, the batter. We have a defensive change. Alex Cortez will take over at third base for Jaquez, who went down via the strikeout last inning as Jan misses outside.
That was the first pitch of the inning, Nick.
Sorry. 1-0 the count, in and out of the glove. 2-0. Palmieri's first start at first base for all of 2 innings was certainly an experiment, to say the least. He is
Canoodling with the fans now.
he is done as Lyons slides over to first. Jan aboard as Kerr fouls off a fastball.
I think Nick will talk about that first inning, first 2 innings for the rest of his life.
He did.
Oh, he 100% will talk about it. Well, honestly, I would be too.
The first, how do I put this? The first position I ever played for Warren Varsity, first base. 2-1 the
Sounds right.
count. Slider down below the knee. 3-1 the count. Jan the pitcher. Kerr the batter. Kerr was aboard last time with a hit. 8-1 are scored. Top 4. Jan working in relief of Kendall Lyons. As Jan misses downstairs, Kerr is aboard via the walk. And in
Next
steps
up, number
Mick Graham.
17, Mick Graham.
As we have a courtesy runner taking over for Kerr. That is, I'm not sure. It is Bauman again. Once again, it is Bauman as the courtesy runner for Kerr, as Jan delivers a fastball and Graham helps him out and fouls it off. That was a very high fastball, but able to foul it off nonetheless. 0-1 the count. 8-1 our score. Top 4. As Jan misses again. 1-1 the count. To the batter Graham. Bauman the runner on first. Courtesy running for the catcher Kerr. Scouts have a bullpen arm warming as that will get in a base hit into left field by Graham.
High bounce.
A very high bounce. Nothing the new hot corner Cortez could do with that. Just kind of hit the infield grass right in front of the dirt and shot about 12 feet into the air and went into left field. Warming up in the Scout bullpen is number 18, Tommy Newman.
Jambalaya.
0-0 the count to the new batter, Tommy Aberley. First and second, still no one out. Here in the top half of the fourth as Jan yanks a fastball in the dirt for ball 1.
So, Derek.
Jan worked a scoreless third inning thanks to a tailor-made 6-4-3 double play ball. 1-0 the count, misses upstairs. 2-0 the count to the batter Aberley. Matty Gopinski, the first baseman, waiting on deck. The 2-0 from Jan. Misses downstairs. 3-0 the count, and the Scouts have something working.
Yeah, control's always been an issue for Jan. And
Yeah, and like I said, not knowing how you had your set, and it's like,
3-0 the count, and Jan fires a fastball in the outer third, called strike 1. Three and 1 the count to the batter Aberley. The 3-1 is fouled right side. That'll get out of play. Reach the soccer field. Jan was once behind 3-0, now in a battle situation. 3-2 the count. Aberley asks for time. Time is granted. 3-2 the count. Jan the pitcher, Aberlee the batter. 3-2, grounded left side, foul.
Big out here for. Huge out here for Jan. Jan.
Jan. 3-2 the count from Jan once more. First and second, still no one away here in the top half of the fourth inning. Blue Devils lead 8-1. As the 3-2 misses very upstairs, right at Aberlee's head. And he is aboard via the walk. As time is called, and Jake Hall will have a visit to his friend Derek Jan to talk things over as Gopinski steps in with the bases loaded and no one away.
Two walks and a base hit. Walk, base hit, walk. Have the bases loaded, and Matty Gopinski. Golden opportunity in the left-handed batter's box to get this game back to a ball game, really.
Jan working out of the stretch with the bases loaded. He throws what looks to be a cutter on the outer third, and that'll be a called strike one. 0-1 the count. Gopinski up. Bases are loaded. No one away. As Gopinski has a healthy hack on an elevated heater for strike number 2. Ballman the runner on third. Graham the runner on second. Aberlee the base runner at first. Lions playing in on the grass. And Derek Jan just got called for a balk, as a run will score because of it. Not really sure what he did.
I think he might have double center or flinched at the belt. That's what our base umpire seemed to motion.
A double
to
set.
Dan Word, yes.
0-2 the count nonetheless to Gopinski. Drop third strike has been put back in play with first base open. The 0-2. Fastball misses outside. So the Scouts score their second run on the balk. So Bauman scored. Graham up to third. Aberlee now the runner on second. The 1-2 from Jan to Gopinski. Picks off to third. Not in time. Tried to pick off the runner Graham at third, but not in time. Graham able to sneak that one in. One and two the count. Jan to Gopinski. The 1-2 is fouled back. We'll do it again.
A lot of talk from the Scout dugout right now, trying to get in the head of Jan. Jan, unfortunately, is one of those guys where it's somewhat easy to live in the head. It's not rent-free.
1-2 the count, and you don't see this often, but a mound meeting was called by the shortstop Shills. Gotta think that a conversation. It was a brief conversation at the mound between Shills and Jan. Wonder if that was about the signs. Maybe Shills picked up on something. Good on him. The 1-2 from Jan to Gopinski once more. Slider misses outside. 2-2 the count. Still no outs here in the top half of the fourth. We take a look to the Blue Devil bullpen, and nobody is throwing. 2-2 the count. Jan to Gopinski. The 2-2. Fastball fouled third base side. That'll reach the parking lot.
Over your car.
And it'll bounce over my car. Or my parents' car, rather. 2-2 the count. Once again, good battle by the batter Gopinski, the left-handed hitter. As Jan will step off, get on the same page as his catcher Hall. Second and third, still no one away. Lake Forest has scored one run on a balk as Gopinski fouls off another pitch. And we will do the 2-2 once again.
Gotta be reaching double digits in this at-bat here.
2-2 the count. Jan to Gopinski again. Pitch number 8 misses outside. 3-2. the count goes. Jan once ahead, 0-2 the count. Gopinski able to battle his way back into a 3-2 count. 3-2, first base is open, no outs, still in the fourth. The 3-2 fastball inside, fouled off once again. The scout dugout is loving it as Gopinski has reached pitch number 9. The 10th delivery from Jan to Gopinski in this at-bat is awaiting.
Feels like it's been 25 pitches, Nick.
The 3-2, the kick in the pitch. Fastball fouled back again. 3-2 once more. And it looks like Clint Smothers will have a mound meeting, and he will just go one-on-one and talk with his pitcher. It almost looks like the meeting just prior to Shills was definitely a message about signs. I think the runner on second, and that is Tommy Aberle. I believe he might be relaying signs to the hitter, who is Gopinski, who has had a 10-pitch at-bat.
That's completely legal. You have to. Yes, sir.
Three and two the count. Mound visit is over. We take a look to the Blue Devil bullpen. It is Nick Palmieri getting loose in the Blue Devil pen, just waiting a catcher. The 3-2 from Jan to Gopinski once more. Pitch number 11. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. An 11-pitch battle. And Jan mouthed something to the batter Gopinski. And Randy Wood, the plate umpire, is going immediately.
See, again, like I just said, it's easy to get in Jan's head. You got to control your emotions.
I believe the words mouth to the batter Gopinski has something to do with him sitting down in a very urgent matter. If you pick up what I'm putting down, Palmieri throwing urgently in the bullpen. Jan able to punch out Gopinski. In steps the batter John Moore Rinaldo, and he has a healthy cut on a fastball. 0-1 the count.
He just stopped Lake Forest's dugout. Randy Wood did.
0-1 the count. 1 out, second and third here in the fourth. 1 run in via the walk as Hall misses it. Gets behind, in and out of the glove of the catcher Hall, and the runner is Graham. He will score. So the only runs in this inning have come via the balk and a passed ball. Not exactly the kind of inning you want. It's 8-3 now. Top 4, 1-1 the count to the batter Rinaldo. Runner on third. As that ball gets away from Hall, good stop. 2-1 the count. And Lake Forest dugout is letting Jan hear about it.
See, this is what I like to see, Nick. They are 9-15, 4-8 in conference, and they still have this energy.
2-1 the count as Rinaldo will call time. Derek Jan has lost a little bit of his composure so far this inning. The 2-1 delivery. 1 hop to the shortstop Shills. They will concede the run. He will throw on to the first baseman Lyons. 2 away. They will give up the run. It is 8-4. As I can't believe I just said this. On a ground ball to the shortstop and no throw to the plate. Aberle headfirst slid into home.
I don't think Randy Wood was the happiest. And actually, Jake Hall just appealed to home plate just in case Aberle missed home plate. I actually thought the same thing because I did not see.
It's a very awkward slide. 8-4, not 8-8. If I learn how to type on my computer, they don't teach that in college. 2 outs, nobody aboard. As the batter is Royer, he skies into right field. Beardman back towards the line. He can't get it. That ball will get down Royer is heading towards third, and he will be in there with a triple. And after being down 8-1, the Scouts have pulled in 3 runs. It is 8-4 with the 5th run waiting at third base with just 2 outs.
It's inexcusable what just happened there. Tommy Bierman's running with his glove out. You got to get to your spot with the glove close to your chest and getting out, then putting the glove out.
Shep Graff now steps in, the third baseman.
Yes, he is. He is a football player.
0-0 the count, 2 outs, runner on third. Jan fires fastball just off the plate, apparently.
Randy Wood having a word with Derek Jan once again. He won't be. I think that's his final warning there.
Definitely his final warning. Randy Wood umps D2 and D3 college baseball. He does not put up with much on the ball field. The 1-0 back picked by Hall kicks to the Scout dugout, but the runner Royer will not advance. 2-0 now the count. Randy Wood is now warning. Randy Wood is now, he just issued a warning to both teams for excessive cheering.
See, I'm sorry here. I'm very sorry. But the Blue Devil dugout shouldn't be getting a warning here. They've been perfect all game, so now they can't talk because Lake Forest did that?
I'm just gonna play devil's advocate here, but if you don't allow Warren, if you don't warn Warren, you're not gonna. They're just gonna. You open the floodgates open to Warren, as Jan fires a strike in there.
But the
2-1.
The leeway Lake Forest gets, and now Warren can't even start doing it.
2-1 the count to the batter Graff. 2 outs, 2-1 the count, runner on third. Slider in foul territory, right side, Lyons and Beardman going after it, and that'll get out of play.
Statcast says Lions went about 200 feet there.
Lions indeed, with my college education after one freshman year, says I concur. Do you concur?
I said it, didn't I?
I concur. Name the movie. Do you concur?
He's not up to bat.
2-2 the count to the batter Graff. Jan sits and delivers. He delivers in the dirt. 3-2. It'll be full.
Nick,
Josh.
I'm just asking you.
Okay.
What's the difference between going and now screaming at the pitcher? What's the difference there?
It's a fine line. It's a gray area. It's more about the excessiveness. The 3-2. Misses downstairs, ball 4. Graff is aboard with the walk. And Newman will be there as it looks like it'll be Cade Nowick. He will re-enter. So Newman's day is done. Runner on third. Runners on
Dang it.
first.
Newman's done.
Number 8, Cade.
See ya, Newman.
2 outs. Runners on the corners. Jan still working. A long, labor-intensive 4th inning. Scouts have scored 3 here in the top half of the 4th. Jan kicks and delivers, and he has a cut. Does Nowick, and he is behind in the count, 0-1. Now the moms are getting involved, and when the moms never get involved, it could be bad. But the parents of Warren are getting involved. We're in for a treat.
No one is safe.
0-1 the count to Nowick. And that runs in and hits him. Scouts have loaded the bases. Here in the 4th, there is 2 outs. And it looks like Derek Jan's day is done. And looks like we will have a change.
No.
as Mason Tokars will enter and go play right field, and Tommy Beardman will go from right field to the bullpen.
This is visit number 2, so he has to pull.
Looks like he's got to be. I believe he has to be pulled because of a second visit during this inning. This
turned into a disaster.
This is turned into a disaster, adventure, whatever you want to call it. But this is a long mound visit as Randy Wood is chatting with the Lake Forest head coach, Ray DeFall, and talking about the excessive noise. Beardman starting to ramp up in the bullpen. Beardman starting to ramp up in the bullpen. As Jan will apparently stay in.
Apparently there's a new rule today.
No, I don't. I wonder. And here might be your loophole. Because they made a double switch, or they pulled Mason into right field, I don't know if it was a mound visit because it was a defensive substitution.
True.
But nonetheless, we play on. Bases loaded, 2 outs. The batter is Leo Anderson, has a healthy cut at a fastball. 0-1 the count, 2 outs, bases loaded. Scouts have scored 3 times in the 4th inning. Jan's still working. And the 0-1 is fouled straight back into the solar farm. 0-2 the count with the bases loaded.
So if you get a strikeout here, if you're Derek Jan, you know you're done. What do you do here?
I hope I don't have to find out. I hope he gets the strikeout, but I hope I don't have to find out. The 0-2 delivery from Jan with the bases loaded. Slider flied into center field. Badgley tracking in some more, and he will make the catch. Scouts mount a threat, but they only score 3. We'll go to the bottom half of the 4th. Blue Devils lead 8-4. You're listening to the Blue Devil Radio Network.
Welcome back to the Almond Road campus. Lead got cut in half in the previous inning, or the top half of this 4th inning. We're here in the bottom of the 4th inning. It's 6-7-8, leading off with Tony Font. He'll step into the divot known, or the hole known as the right-handed batter's box, as I send it over to Mr. Nick Palazzolo.
Josh, thank you. Chippy game here in North Suburban Conference play. Tensions are high between both Lake Forest and Warren. It'll be Font. I believe it'll be Beardman, and then Palazzolo due up. 1-0. The pitch is skied into center field. Going back on it is Albert Lee, backpedaling, and he will make the catch. And Font is retired. F8 in the scorebook. In steps Tommy Beardman.
Bottom of the fourth, Nick. You know what time it is, and I've given you a long time.
I didn't look anything up.
Beardman.
I apologize. I apologize.
My goodness.
Top half of the fifth, I'll get some for you.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. I'm okay. I'm okay with that for right now.
Okay. 0-0 the count to Beardman, who all indications are he will come in to throw to start the top half of the fifth inning. 1-0 the count. As he takes a fastball at the belt for a called strike. 1-1 the count. One away. Font started off the inning with a fly out to center. Beardman now in. As he takes a curveball outside. Now both dugouts are getting in to it.
There's got to be some leeway for the Blue Devil dugout here. I'm saying it.
I would think so. 2-1 the count. Grounded to the shortstop, Nowick. He will throw on to first. Close play, but they get Beardman. That'll go 6-3 in your scorecard, and in steps Tim Palazzolo.
This is exactly what you needed if you were the Scouts. A quick hitting, 2 quick outs with Font and Beardman going. Palazzolo needs a good at-bat. Even if he gets out, it has to be a good at-bat with a lot of pitches because the momentum's clearly on the side of the Scouts. And it's something needs to change.
As Palazzolo's in there, he takes a called strike on a curveball.
Nick, if you look
Outer
towards the dugout of the Blue Devils, right outside, Jake Hall and Ryan Risch are having a conversation right now. Maybe, and I saw Risch.
As Palazzolo takes downstairs.
Risch was more or less giving him like catching techniques down there.
Definitely about stealing strikes from Risch. As Vostik throws a 12-6 curveball just upstairs above the belt of Palazzolo. 2-1 the count. First two Blue Devils have gone out quickly. Palazzolo swings and misses at strike 2 with a healthy hack. 2-2 the count. Vostik the pitcher, Palazzolo the batter. The 2-2. Curveball misses upstairs 3-2.
This is that bat I wanted from Palazzolo. I want him to get on base here, but he's done his job getting the count running full. Here, give some more pitches.
The 3-2, grounded left side. That'll be a foul ball.
Didn't that ball look like it jumped over the bag?
It might have, but it's got to either be fielded on the line or it's got to hit in fair territory.
I thought it hit fair territory.
No, it bounced over, and then the third baseman, Graff, was just able to corral it. Palazzolo made a hard 90 to first base just to come back and do the 3-2 once more. The 3-2 from Vostik to Palazzolo as the elevated heater is swung on and missed by Palazzolo. The Blue Devils go down 1-2-3 here in the fourth. You're listening to the Blue Devil Radio Network.
Welcome back to the Almond Road campus. Momentum on the side of the Scouts as they are up to bat here in the top of the 5th inning, trailing by the score of 8-4. 4 runs, 3 hits, 1 error for the Scouts. 8 runs, 6 hits, and 2 errors for the Blue Devils. As I send it over to my broadcast partner, Nick Palazzolo.
Josh, thank you. Beardman on.
You like the new voices?
I do not. Palmieri takes over in right field. He re-enters. That means Derek Jan's day is done. Beardman on, the third Blue Devil pitcher to work today, which is less than ideal with a game every day this week. As Beardman misses with a curveball, 1-1 the count. Are you ready for trivia?
After this batter, or foul ball.
Okay. 1-1 the count. Skied into center field. Badgley back towards right center, tracking, and he will make the catch.
Man. Go ahead, Nick.
So the Lake Forest's mascot is the Scouts.
Okay.
There was a movie called Up with a Boy Scout who has to help people cross the street. The older gentleman. What was the actor of the older gentleman to help out the Boy Scout? Very well-known actor. Feel free to tweet at us at Nick Palazzolo5 at pose_Josh. Hashtag Devil's Math as a swung on and missed by the batter Mick Graham.
Can I ask just like a 20 questions thing?
If you want to.
Same voice as Mr. Potato Head, correct?
Not sure. I have to look. Hold on.
Pitch was upstairs for ball 1, by the way.
It was upstairs for
There's
ball
a baseball
1.
game going on. Am I right?
There is. 1-1. Lots of screaming. I thought we might have been at Fight Club as Graham fouls to the third base side.
But am I right with the actor?
Hold on. I have to look. Let's see if I would give you the actor, Mr. Palazzolo. I would give away the answer to trivia. 1-2 the count from Beardman to Graham. Ground ball, right side, fielded on by Font. He will throw over to Lyons.
He's underhanding.
Second out away.
So am I right with that, Nick? Come on. As Nick looks up the trivia 20 questions, what we noticed during the in-between innings, Kendall Lyons, we mentioned that he went out after 2 innings. He's throwing underhand, rolling.
It is not.
It is not.
Not the same guy.
Ooh. Oh, man.
He was also in the movie Elf.
Is it Papa Elf?
It is not Bob Newhart. It is not Papa Elf. As the batter Aberley swings and misses for strike 1.
Got me stumped.
As he takes a called strike 2. 2 strikes on the batter Aberley. Beardman looking to answer with a 1-2-3 inning of his own. Elevated heater that hit him, but there will be a conversation of whether that's the bat or not. As time is called, Clint Smother is out for a chat with the plate umpire, Randy Wood.
Did it hit the knob of his bat? Is that what we're arguing here?
I think that's what the Blue Devil manager is asking. I believe that's what he's asking Randy Wood. Whatever he was, he seems content with that answer, and he will head back to the dugout. So
15, Maddie Gavinsky.
So Aberley is aboard. First base runner this inning. Gapinski now the batter. Had I believe an 11 or 12 pitch at bat last inning off of Jan. Went down via the strikeout on the elevated fastball. Beardman picks over to first. Kendall Lyons will not tag, but not in time.
Let's see. There's nobody on second, so let's see how he does without stealing signs.
Gapinski will take a fastball up and away. Josh, did you hear a trash can banging or any verbal signals by the American flag in center field?
I don't think I heard anything from the American flag.
Oh, and 1-0 the count. Throw on to second. He is not in time. Good
call.
Good throw by Jake Hall. but the runner Aberley just barely beat the throw. It is a called strike, 1-1 the count to the batter Aberley.
I think he was safe for sure.
I thought
Close
he
play,
was.
but he was
I
safe.
thought he was as well. Graham is in there with a stolen base. Aberley is in there with a stolen base. Gopinski has a 1-1 count. The 1-1 from Beardman. Fastball misses just off the plate. 2-1.
Got to get this out here. You cannot prolong this inning. I mean, that's an understatement, but Beardman's going to have to be available for the rest of the week, and getting quick outs is vital.
As Beardman throws what appears to be a changeup, and Gopinski was way out in front of it. 2-2 is the count. 8-4 our score. Top 5. Scouts scored 3 of their runs in the 4th. Blue Devils done all their scoring in the first 3 innings. 2-2 the count. 2 outs. Aberley the runner on second. Gopinski the batter. The 2-2 from Beardman to Gopinski. Lined right at the shortstop Shills. He will make the catch. The Blue Devils will go to the bottom half of the 5th with a 4-run lead. They'll look to add more. You're listening to the Blue Devil Radio Network.
Welcome back. Welcome back to the Almond Road campus. Blue Devils up 8-4. Nick Palmieri up. Nick Palazzolo.
Palmieri, and then top of the order, Vostik still working here for the Scouts in relief of the starter Andrew White as Palmieri takes a called strike on a curveball. 1-1 the count. If you were wondering, we still... Josh, would you like another clue to Blue Devil trivia as the 1-1 misses outside? 2-1.
You give me a clue, and then after this batter, after Palmieri bats, you can give me the answer.
Okay. The clue is he was a big part of the Mary Tyler Moore show, and he recently passed away in August of 2020.
I don't want to.
3-1 now the count from Vostik to Palmieri, and that misses ball 4. Palmieri is aboard.
Give me one guess. Give me one guess. Can I do it?
So the question was, what is the name of the older gentleman that the Boy Scout helped in the movie Up? He was in the movie.
The voice actor.
The voice actor
Yes, okay.
in the movie Up. He was in the movie Elf.
I was going to say Don Rickles. Who is it? Don Rickles is Mr. Potato Head.
The answer would be Ed Asner. 1-0 the count as Badgley sees another ball. He has seen about 12 pitches and only 1 strike here in today's ball game.
It's now 14 and 13 balls.
Palmieri, the runner at first. Badgley lines one into right field. That'll get foul. If there was somebody warming up in the Scout bullpen, he would have to pay attention because that would have hurt.
Yeah, I was gonna go with Mr. Potato Head, Don Rickles.
No, but that was a good guess.
That's a decent guess. A voice actor for a Pixar movie. That's not.
I was thinking of something Scout related, and the only thing I could come up with.
Well, I thought you
was
were
up.
with the question you were
2-1 now. The
speaking
count
of
to
up, that was-
Badgley.
Speaking of up, that's where the pitch was. I really thought you were gonna go with what was the name of the scout, and I was like, okay, that's an easy one.
Nah,
You went.
We don't do
very,
easy here.
Very in depth.
2-1. The count to the batter. Badgley misses inside. Ball 3. Badgley looking for his 4th walk of the ball game.
Have we even had a trivia question that had anything to do with the game of baseball?
No. 3-1 misses upstairs. Ball 4. And Charlie Badgley with a very interesting day. He is 0 for 0.
Next up, number 18.
He has not recorded an at bat, but he has 4 walks on his name to the ledger. Won't help the batting average, but it'll help the OBP. Shill's now up. First and second, nobody out. Wind has died down a little bit, but still blowing left to right. Vostik still the pitcher in relief for Scouts. And Schill skies into center field. Alberly back on it, back some more. He will make the catch. Palmieri will tag from second. He will head towards third. Badgley will hold at first. A out, but a very productive out, and that's encouraging to see. A couple productive outs from the Blue Devil offense so far today.
Nick, I thought Shills got way under the ball, and that ball's still almost carried out of the ballpark. So warm weather, hitter-friendly park. I expect to see a lot of balls being hit out here next week at the IHSA Regional.
I hope the weather is just as nice.
Calling for rain, but it's just a guess.
Little Wayne or a lot of Wayne? Sorry. Kendall Lyons now the batter, first and third, 1 out as Vostik misses upstairs. Again, you can cancel the post-game show. Nobody laughs at my jokes.
Try the veal
Yeah.
or the liver.
I'll be here until this game ends, and then I will go home and cry because nobody laughed. The 1-0 misses inside, 2-0 now the count.
See, I don't feel bad for not laughing because, like, I can make a Seinfeld reference and you won't even notice what I'm saying.
Huh?
Yeah, exactly.
2-0 the count to Lions. Lions departed in the third inning, did not take the mound, was looked at for a throwing arm injury. The 3-0 in the dirt, or the 2-0 rather, in the dirt to make it 3-0. Palmieri the runner on third. Badgley the runner on first, 1 away. Vostik has struggled with some control issues so far here today. But then again, so has everybody.
I'm thinking about
3-0 taken upstairs, ball 4. Lions is aboard, bases loaded, and in steps the two-sport athlete, Jeremy Walton.
I'm seriously thinking, Nick,
Number
and
24.
maybe we can get your dad in on this, who's sitting to our right. Maybe you should get Kramer's license plate. That should be on your Volkswagen. If you want to search that up, I'm not going to say it online.
I will after this inning. The only member of the Scout defense playing in is the first baseman, Gapinski, as Walton comes up with the bases loaded, 1 out. Here in the bottom half of the fifth, he takes a called strike 1.
Big gap in right center, Nick.
There is indeed a big gap. Curveball bounced left side,
great
fielded by Graff. Throw on the run to first in time. What a play by Graff.
That's a fantastic play.
But they concede the run. It is now 9-4 as Palmieri scores. Badgley moves over to third. Lions to second. 2 outs, and now in steps the batter, Alex Cortez.
Alex Cortez.
Cortez batting .286 in a small sample size of at-bats this year. 6 hits, all of them 4 singles.
Cortez grounds one left side. It is foul. It is foul. It started fair, but was touched in foul territory. It did not land beyond third base, making it a foul ball. 0-1 the count now to the senior Alex Cortez. The 0-1 curveball below the knees for ball 1. 1-1 the count. As I mentioned in the open, today was the class of 2022's last day of school here at Warren Township High School. 1-1 the count to the senior Cortez. He lines one into left field. That'll get down. Badgley will score. Lions around third. Cortez racing for second. And he is in there with a 2-run double. Blue Devils lead 11-4 here in the 5th.
RBIs number 5 and 6 for Mr. Alex Cortez coming into the game.
Now up number 6.
And the Blue Devils put this game back to a 6-run lead.
What an at-bat by Alex Cortez, being able to cash in those 2 runners with 2 outs. In steps the batter, Tony Font. Tommy Beardman, who is now doing the pitching,
7-run lead,
will step on deck. It is a 7-run ball game. Font the batter, Cortez the runner on second. 2 outs. Font swings at a curveball for strike 1. Blue Devils have one of their better offensive showings here today. 11 runs as the 0-1 is lined right to the shortstop, Nowick. But the Blue Devils score 3 times here in the bottom of the 5th. It's 11-4. We'll head to the 6th. You're listening to the Blue Devil Radio Network. Welcome back to the Don Howe Press Box here at the Almond campus. Josh Pose and Nick Palazzola with you. Scouts down a touchdown here in the top half of the 6th inning. Coach Howe was honored in a pregame ceremony commemorating a stadium seat and his press box plaque. As Beardman continues to work here in the 6th, and he fires inside ball 1. As Beardman fires on the inner third for a called strike, Coach Howe is still in attendance at his seat.
Put the jacket on now.
The closest seat towards the Blue Devil dugout. 1-1, a 2-seam fastball runs in and hits the batter Rinaldo. He is aboard. Royer due up, and Shep Graff will be on deck. Blue Devils up 11-4, top half of the 6th inning. This has been an adventurous game, to say the least. Very chippy chirping from both sides. Nothing like a conference game other than a little excessive chirping. Ronaldo the runner on first, Royer the batter as he takes downstairs for ball 1. 1-0 the count to the batter Royer, and misses 2-0. Royer coming into today's ball game, batting .465 in 79 plate appearances, with 10 extra base hits. 2-0 now the count. Rinaldo a very aggressive lead at first base. Beardman fires, and it is grounded foul towards the third base dugout. And that'll be a 2-1 count.
Man, it's beautiful out here today.
Gorgeous day. I wish every day could be like this. It was fantastic.
I mean, I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I'm not a huge fan of 90-plus degree days. I enjoy warm weather. Don't get me wrong.
But
Too hot.
it is indeed.
I complain when it's too cold, too hot.
Move to San Diego or San Diego.
Just right.
2-1 the count to the batter Royer. Beardman misses upstairs. 3-1 the count. Beardman, the third Blue Devil hurler to work in today's ball game. Lions for 2 innings, and then Jan for 2 innings. Beardman took over in the 5th. The 3-1 is skied into center field. Badgley back on it, drifts towards right center. He will make the catch. Rinaldo will will retreat back towards first base. 1 away.
Big first out there for Beardman.
Next up, number 4, Shep Graff.
Graff grounded into a 6-4-3 double play. His last time up, as Nick chokes on, seems to be water,
Yes.
or maybe even air.
Both. I'm okay, though. Rinaldo is still the
That's all
runner
that
on
matters,
first
really.
base. 1 out. In steps the batter, Shep Graff. As Beardman fires an off-speed pitch that misses away. 11-4 our score. Top half of the 6th inning. 1 away, runner on first. 1-0 count to the batter Graff. Runner takes off for second. Hall's throw is not in time, and Royer is aboard with a stolen base. That is his team leading 18th stolen base of the season.
My goodness.
As the count
1 ball, 1 strike.
goes to 1-1. 1-1 the count. Royer the runner on second. Graff the batter. Graff fouls one. Ground ball into the just off the third baseline. And there is Kyle Smith in a dead sprint to go get this. Kyle Smith is hoping to be returned for the regional on the 26th, I believe, against Conant. It will be at Warren, 4:30 first pitch, right here on the Blue Devil Radio Network, your home for all Blue Devil Warren home games. 1-2 the count to Graff. Beardman, long look at Royer, now delivers, misses outside. 2-2 the count. Royer the runner on second.
This is where your Beardman, you go for a strikeout pitch here. It's almost a necessity to get the strikeout here.
Definitely an out of any kind would be good. 2-2 the count. Beardman delivers. Fastball outer third, not called, just off the plate. 3-2 the count. As Randy Wood did some chirping with Warren manager
Not afraid
Clint
to talk,
Smothers.
man.
He works college games. He does not care about your opinion of him or his umpiring. But if you want to have a conversation, he will more than likely entertain that conversation. 3-2. Beardman misses in the dirt. Ball 4. And good stop by Jake Hall. As Graff will take first base. In steps the 3-hitter, Cade Nowick. As I scratch that, we now have a pinch hitter. It is Charlie Lenardi. He will bat for Nowick. And Nowick's day is done. Lenardi listed as an outfielder and a right-handed pitcher. He is a senior, pinch hitting here in the 6th. Runner takes off for third. And Royer is in there.
It was called strike on the pitch.
It was indeed a called strike. Royer into third base.
19 stolen bases.
It is a 19th stolen base for Royer. Royer the runner on third. Graff the runner on second. Lenardi the pinch hitter. 0-1 the count. He swings and misses. Quite an awkward half, three-quarter swing thing. Not really sure what that was. But 0-2 the count. 0-2 the count. to the pinch hitter Lenardi. First and third, one away here in the sixth. The 0-2 curveball misses upstairs. 1-2 the count. Beardman, the third Blue Devil pitcher to work today. It is likely Beardman's game to finish, especially with a 7-run cushion. The 1-2 to Lenardi is foul pop, first base side. That'll get out of play and into the solar farm. One and two remains the count. Blue Devils up 11-4. They've scored in innings 1, 2, 3, and 5. Beardman delivering the 1-2 once more to Lenardi. Fastball fouled back once more. And we will do the 1-2 again. One thing we've seen from Lake Forest today, Josh, is lots and lots of good quality at bats. Seriously, of fouling off pitches, raising the pitch count.
Truly, great discipline, knowing when to foul off pitches. Emergency hacks have been good for them today.
The 1-2 pickoff move to third, try to get Royer, but not in time. Ray, the Lake Forest coach, and Clint Smothers are good friends. So this is definitely a more meaningful game on a personal level. 1-2 the count as he misses off the plate and up. 2-2 the count, one away here in the sixth. Two and two. Expect Beardman to go to the well and try to blow it by him with a fastball. First and third, 2-2 count, one out. The 2-2 is a fastball, but it is up. The count will run full. Not only is Lake Forest battling, but this has been the only home game that I can remember where a majority of the Lake Forest at-bats have at least gone 5 pitches.
At least.
3-2 the count. Beardman a check on the runner at first. Not in time. Lions will throw the ball back to Beardman to do the 3-2. Hear from the dugout, Coach Smothers telling Beardman to go get the hitter. The 3-2. Foul pop over the first base dugout, and that'll go into the solar farm, and we will do the 3-2 once more for about the trillionth time today.
Feels like it.
Three and two the count. Beardman working. Lenardi, the pinch hitter. The 3-2. Runner goes. Called strike 3, inner third at the knees. Beardman gets a big strikeout for out number 2. What a pitch by the junior Tommy Beardman.
Huge strikeout there
Number 13, Leo
for
Anderson.
Beardman. Now, second and third, all you have to do is focus on the batter here. No other focus here. Got a power hitter up with Anderson.
Leo Anderson, the designated hitter, hitting for the pitcher spot today. 2 outs, second and third. Anderson grounds one past a Cortez. 1 run is in. In comes a second run, and Anderson is in there with a 2-run double with 2 outs here in the top half of the 6th. As the Scouts draw closer, it is 11-6 here in the 6th.
Anderson retakes the lead for the Scouts in the RBI department, and that's RBIs number 18 and 19 on the year for Anderson.
Number 21, Tristan Kerr.
And one more run in this game. It's a ball game. Still a ball game, 11-6 right now.
It is 11-6 indeed. Tristan Kerr
4
coming into this game, batting .295. 3 home runs and 3 doubles, tied for the team lead in home runs. As he golfs one into left field, that'll get down. Anderson being sent third. It looks like he might have missed third base. Palazzolo bobbles. Kerr is into second with a double. But I'd check third base because it looked like he missed third base. It looked like He did indeed.
Randy Wood says he did watch him.
Ooh. Looked like Anderson missed third base, so 7 runs for the Scouts. So as if you wanted a close ball game, well, you sure have gotten. Blue Devils were once up 7-1 or 8-1 rather in the third inning. Now only up 11-4. Top 6, 2 outs. Oh, it's 11-7 now. Oh boy, it's been a game.
I think it went off. I think the ball hit the wrist.
Went right off his hand.
Right off the wrist. Right off the inner part of the wrist. Right where like the veins are. Is where it hit Hall.
Hall been beat up today, especially in limited. He is grabbing his wrist. He is in some discomfort. The backup catcher option right now for the Blue Devils is Tim Palazzolo. He started game 1 of the doubleheader on Saturday. And Hall will likely be checked out by the trainer. We'll step aside. Blue Devils lead 11-7, 2 outs here in the 6th. You're listening to the Blue Devil Radio Network. Jake Hall sure is indeed a dancing queen, as he had a brief conversation. I don't even know if you can call it a conversation with the trainer.
I think he's having the time of his life.
I do not think so. 0-1 is the count to the batter, Mick Graham, the 6-hitter. Aberle waits on deck. Kerr was the runner on second. I'm sure he was replaced by the pinch runner and Bauman. As Graham skies into foul territory right side, that'll get out of play. 0-2 the count with 2 outs here in the 6th.
I think Jake Hall said he's had about enough.
Yeah, Jake Hall is motioning with his wrist. I don't know if he's asking for more athletic tape, or no, it looks like they ran out of baseballs. That's what it was.
Oh.
Jake Hall went towards the dugout flexing his wrist, but it was a signal not because his wrist hurt, but because they needed more baseballs.
Yes, I need a new baseball. I'm going to flex my wrist a couple times.
Yeah.
The wrist that I just got hit, so that just makes it nice and confusing for us up here. Thank you, Jake.
Mick Graham, the batter, 0-2 count on him. Beardman working, 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, Graham. The 0-2 fouled off, and we will do the 0-2 once again. And to the count once more to the catcher, or to the batter, Graham. Graham is playing right field today for the Scouts. The 0-2 once more from Beardman to Graham. The 0-2 grounded foul right into the end of the Blue Devil dugout, getting Adam Behrens and Mason Tokars to jump and get out of the way, as Behrens will run and retrieve that baseball. The 0-2 for the 3rd time this at bat.
He's just 1 pitch away.
Beardman comes set, looks at the runner on second, comes set at about the belt, kicks and delivers. The 0-2 misses outside. 1-2 is the count. Blue Devils ahead by 4. 11-7 our score here in the top half of the 6th inning. 2 strikes on the batter, Graham. 1-2. Beardman long pause, delivers, and he misses inside. 2-2. Two and two the count. Beardman delivers. He did not go. Pitches inside. It'll be 3-2.
This is just you cannot lose. You cannot lose this battle here. You're up in the count. Oh, no balls and 2 strikes about 4 times. You cannot come in and lose this battle because this game's gonna be a ball game.
Aberley waits patiently on deck. 3-2 the count. 2 outs. Runner on second. The 3-2 from Beardman. Outside corner called. Strike 3. Tommy Beardman paints the black on the outer third to get the batter Graham looking. We'll head to the bottom half of the 6th. It's been a fun one so far. Blue Devils up 4. You're listening to the Blue Devil Radio Network.
Leading off for the Blue Devils.
Welcome back here to the Almond campus. Blue Devils lead 11-7. Bottom half of the 6th inning. It is Beardman, Palazzolo, and Palmieri due up for the Blue Devils. It has been a adventurous game, to say the least, here at the Almond campus as Beardman takes upstairs for ball 1. As the batter is Vostik, he is still working. Here in relief of the starter, Andrew White, the 1-0. Misses inside. 2-0 the count now to Beardman. The count to Beardman. Fastball inner third at the knees called strike 1. The way this game has gone, you definitely want some kind of insurance innings as Beardman skies into short left center field. The shortstop going back on it, and he will make the catch. That will be Mick Graham. He moved over to shortstop.
Next up, number 15, Tim Palazzolo.
As Palazzolo will step in. Palazzolo had a walk-off walk in the bottom half of the 8th inning in Game 2 against Catholic Memorial on Saturday. 1 away here in the 6th as Palazzolo takes a curveball on the outer third for a called strike. 0-1, the 12-6 curveball is in there for 2 strikes. Palazzolo going to show off the 2-strike hitting, hopefully. Nothing into the count, 1 out, as he triples up on the curveball but misses upstairs. 1-2 the count to the batter Palazzolo, and Vostik still working as Palazzolo chases a elevated pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3. 2 away here in the 6th.
Number 21, Nick Palmieri.
It's crazy to me that it's an 11-7 game, and there's only been 12 hits combined.
Unofficially, of course.
Unofficially, of course, but I think it actually might be more now that I think about it.
As Vostik working fast, swings on a curveball
I have 13 hits.
and
Total.
for a strike. As Palmieri swings at a curveball, and then he takes the fastball for strike 2. 0-2 the count. Vostik working quickly. The 0-2 to Palmieri. Curveball grounded left side. It'll be the third baseman, Graff. Foot race to the bag, and the throw pulls the first baseman, Gapinski, off the bag. Palmieri is aboard will be ruled as an infield hit. Hit number 14 combined between the two teams today.
It's going to be an infield hit there, but Grafton really needs to go get that ball.
Number 12.
He's got to go. He waited on it. He's got to go get it on that short hop. Gives himself more time.
What's the old saying? If you already thought, you probably were too late. That's exactly what Graf did. Badgley now the batter. He has had a historic day. 4 walks on the ledger, and he takes a ball
looks disappointed now.
upstairs. He's had quite the game. 4 walks, has seen a combined total of 2 strikes between 2 at-bats. As he takes a curveball inside, Palmieri will advance to second base. Blue Devils have a runner in scoring position. Bottom half of the 6th, Blue Devils will likely take more insurance run, especially in the game we've seen here today.
Yeah, any little bit counts here. As Badgley, let's see if he just get a strike. Let's see if he can swing a strike
2-0 the count to the leadoff man, Charlie Badgley. And he misses outside. Ball 3, and Charlie Badgley might not even need to swing the bat today.
He doesn't even need
and
the bat.
And he will reach base 5 times, hopefully. The 3-0 from the pitcher Vostik to the batter Badgley. And he has a cut. A very healthy cut does Charlie Badgley.
He's just smiling
at
about
an
it.
elevated breaking ball. The dude just wants to hit. He's been boarded 4 times via the 3 pass. Will it be number 5? The 3-1. It will be number 5. Charlie Badgley with a 5-walk game.
18.
And in steps Adam Shills.
That's impressive, man. He came into the game tied with Shills in walks. Now he leads by 5. Beautiful.
Just like we drew it up.
I mean, that's Monty Grandal of this team.
Last year.
Why do we like him?
Because you paid him.
It's a good balk.
As Shills it is a balk called by our base umpire. Palmieri will advance to third, and Badgley will advance to second. Did he not set there? I was too busy watching Shills.
I don't think he.
As the batter Vostik is called for a balk. That is the second balk called in today's ball game. Yes, that has been what kind of a ball game it has been. So nothing and nothing the count to Shills. Lined up the middle, base hit. Palmieri around third. He will score. Badgley racing for the plate. And he will score. Adam Shills comes through with a 2-run single. Blue Devils lead 13-7.
RBIs 19 and 20. A 4 RBI day for Adam Shills.
17. Kendall Williams.
And this lead has grown back up to 6. Not on the scoreboard yet.
A costly balk by the pitcher Vostik, allowing the runners to advance 90 feet. They both scored. 13-7 our score. Still 2 outs. Lions skies into right field. It'll be the right fielder. I believe that is Lenardi to make the catch. We'll head to the 7th. Scouts down a touchdown to take the lead. We'll head to the 7th. You're listening to the Blue Devil Radio Network.
Johnny Everly.
Welcome back to the Almond Road campus. Blue Devils needing 3 outs. Tommy Beardman on for his 3rd inning of work. I give it to Nick Palazzolo.
The voices are annoying, but nonetheless, Tommy Beardman on as the batter Tommy Aberly, a check swing foul ball right into the dugout. That is for sure what we call an ugly finder. 0-1 the count, Beardman to Aberly. Swung on and missed, strike 2.
Can I interest you in something fun?
Okay.
Johnny Cueto, 1st inning, strikes out the side.
Let me guess, he didn't throw anything harder than 88 miles an hour.
Johnny Cueto, 91, 92 actually.
0-2 the count as Beardman misses with a curveball low and away.
92 miles an hour.
92.
That's some speed right there.
Bulk season for Johnny Cueto.
That is speed right there.
And since we're giving real baseball updates, the Cubs put up 8 runs on the loser Pirates in the 1st inning, but Beardman threw a fastball that ran in and hit the batter Aberly. He will take first base, and in will step the problem for Warren in terms of pitch count, Matty Gopinski.
Next up, number 15, Matty Gopinski.
Gopinski, a senior, steps in for, I believe, the 3rd or 4th time today.
I've seen about 40 pitches.
He's probably seen, you're right, I think it's closer to 50. As Beardman works out of the stretch, Aberly the runner on first, Gopinski.
Hey, a foul ball from Gopinski. Weird.
A tradition unlike any other, death taxes and foul balls.
Just from Matty Gopinski.
Gopinski fouls one off. 0-1 the count. No outs. Top 7. Blue Devils lead 13-7. Infield pop. A major league pop-up. Short left center field. It'll be the shortstop Shills, and he will make the catch.
2 pitches. In this economy?
Give me that ball. Sign that ball.
In this economy?
We want the ball. Yeah.
Come on.
1 away here in the 7th for the Blue Devils.
Number 12,
Wow.
Junior Ronaldo.
Oh, baby.
No.
Ronaldo. John Moore, Ronaldo, stepping in.
Bet you dinners at his houses are pretty good. That's my guess.
The Gabagool. The 0-0 delivery to Ronaldo misses outside for ball 1. Beardman trying to work with a little pace here. Aberly, the runner on first. He reached via a fastball to the back. 1-0 the count. Beardman delivers. One is line foul. That'll reach the tarp that we haven't used since my sophomore year.
They actually used it?
Yeah, sophomore year. I got a story about that, but it's probably longer than this inning.
Let's hope.
It was brand new 3 years ago.
And we used it once my sophomore year.
There's no tarp cover. That's the problem.
1-0 the count. The runner takes off. Hall throw on to
boy.
second is wild and not in time as the pitch misses to the batter Ronaldo. So Aberly aboard with his the stolen base. Aberly, that'll be his 11th stolen bag of the year. 2-1 the count to the batter Ronaldo. As Beardman misses inside, 3-1 the count. Nobody warming in the Blue Devil pen. It is Tommy Beardman's game.
Cueto, 17 pitches, none faster than 92.1.
Attaboy. 3-1 the count. Not Johnny Cueto. Tommy Beardman pitching to John Mayer Ronaldo. Foul pop right side. That'll get out of play. 3-2 the count. The 3-2 from Beardman to Ronaldo. Another 3-2 at bat for the Lake Forest Scouts. Good quality at bats today. The 3-2 pitch from Beardman.
Yes, he did. Yes,
Elevated
he did.
heater. Did he go? Yes, he did. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. A big second out for the Blue Devils as they look
Stop number 10.
to get out number 3.
Nearly 3-hour game, Nick. Almost in about 2:45.
Almost a 3-hour game. We are reaching the 2-hour and 45-minute mark right about now. Beardman still working. 2 outs in the 7th. Runner on second is Aberle. As Beardman delivers a called strike to the leadoff hitter Gianni Royer, their second baseman here today. 0-1 the count. Beardman will step off.
Jake Hall wanted time there.
Probably got the wrong sequence of pitches. 0-1 is the count to the batter Royer. Runner on second, 2 outs, top 7. Curveball misses outside. Hall fakes a throw to second base. Nothing doing. 1-1 the count.
I just go with the pickoff plate ended here. He's way off.
Wouldn't rule it out, knowing the Warren playbook. There are multiple options they could choose. 1-1 the count to Royer. Foul pop, and that'll get out of play right over the home plate netting. And it'll go to 1-2 the count. Blue Devils 1 strike away.
This one is dragged today, Nick. This one is dragged.
It has. The 1-2 from Beardman to the batter Royer. Curveball.
Yeah, curveball.
Misses upstairs. We've had quite the showing of elevated pitches being with ugly swings here today in today's ball game. Wind has died down, but still blowing left to right. 1-2 the count, 2 outs, runner on second. Ground ball up the middle. Charging Font, he can't get it. They throw on to third, not in time. Font tried to backhand that. He probably would have been better served getting more towards the middle and just reaching down and forehanding that ball. But he tries to backhand it and then pivot and make a throw. But Royer will reach on an E4. That'll put runners at the corners. 2 outs. Top 7. Blue Devils 1 out away here in the 7th. Beardman working. He kicks and delivers. Foul pop up in the infield left side. It is Cortez. He makes the catch, and the Blue Devils will win. Blue Devils will win Game 1 of a 2-game set here in North Suburban Conference play, 13-7. Kendall Lyons left via injury, but he will go down as the winning pitcher. Blue Devils win 13-7. Our next broadcast will be on Saturday. We don't know if they will play Lake Forest or they will play Niles West first, but we will find out for you on Saturday. Make sure to join us. For Josh Pose, I'm Nick Palazzolo saying so long here from the Almond campus. Blue Devils win 13-7.